Hi everyone, thank you for being here. We're going to look at the full moon in Taurus that is happening on November 15th, 2024 at 24 degrees and 1 minute at 5:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So full moons are all about releasing, chapters ending, letting go. And once again, we are being made to move. The full moon in Taurus will push you out of patterns that aren't serving you any longer. With the moon in Taurus and the sun in opposition in Scorpio, you will feel the need to let go and transform outdated emotions and patterns surrounding your stability, what you value, financial decisions, and you will have the confidence to do so because your thought patterns of your self-worth will change. Now, we do have some aspects happening. We have the moon conjunct Uranus and the sun in opposition of Uranus in Taurus, okay? This is revelations, surprises, and clarity, which will in turn have fast developments within your sun, which is vitality, and also within your moon, which is in your emotions, okay? So Saturn will also go direct in Pisces, which will bring in big shifts. Delays, stuck situations, problems will be resolved, seeing the results of Saturn wherever it's placed in your chart. Venus will then go into Capricorn, and structure and discipline will arise in your love life and in your finances. Now, I didn't put Algol on here. People call it the demon star. The moon will be conjunct Algol, which is losing your head, and Taurus, which can deal with love life. It can deal with harmony. It can deal with your self-worth. Taurus is also things of the second house, which is money, the way you spend money. It can be food. All right. So it could be something revolving around that brings up some type of animosity to push forward that change of your emotions. Okay, so I'm going to go over all the signs. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's happening within your world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Hi, Taurus. I hope you're doing well today. This is for Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. Please take time out to like, share, and subscribe. So we're going to take a look at this full moon that is happening in Taurus, in your first house and your seventh. So the moon is set in the first house and the sun is set in the seventh. The first house is your identity, the way that other people see you. It can be your image, your aesthetic, the style that you have, the way that you lead yourself out in the world. This can also be an exploration of sexuality, okay? The seventh house deals with marriage partners, alliances, commitments, agreements, relationships of one-on-one relationships, such as your girlfriend, boyfriend, your partner, your best friends, collaborations, contracts, business associations are here. Clients are here. So we're going to alchemize the first and the seventh house. So what this could look like is that a contract comes through for you in business that you're either releasing something of another business association to accept that contract, or this could be a situation of relationships, to where you're releasing a relationship, changing your identity. That could mean that you're getting a divorce, or that could mean that you're breaking up with someone. Okay, that changes your identity. This could also be a situation of clients. That clients could be the sun shining upon clients to make your identity bigger in business. Okay? That could deal with real estate. That could deal with farming. That could also deal with things of beauty, such as interior design. This could also be just financial. All right. The finances of your partner could be releasing. You can tell Mercury is about to go in shadow. But yeah, the finances of your partner could be releasing at this time. It could be that there is a transition that is happening within your best friend's life. And it could be also that you are releasing the fact of being friends with that person because it deals with something financially. Okay? It could be also that you are helping them in regards to a home, and therefore they're looking at you differently. This could also be a situation of you and your partner receiving a home, buying a home. This could be, in turn, your best friend changes their sexuality, or you yourself change your sexuality, and therefore other people are seeing you differently, or you're leaving a relationship that no longer serves you, that doesn't go parallel with what your sexuality is. Okay? This could also be a situation of an open enemy is shown to you. Okay, and that could be within your home. That could be within your finances. It could also be a woman, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. All right. This could be a situation to where finances change for you in a big way. And it trickles down to your relationships and your relationship status. Even those relationships that you have with business associates. Okay? Because if you came into a lot of money, you may not want to work anymore. That could be something, right? It could also be that you and your best friend used to go shopping all the time, and this could be a releasing of that. There is a releasing of something in that first house that deals with the way that you used to be, and you're changing yourself, and therefore you're changing your relationships with other people. It could also be a situation of others taking advantage of you with money, whether that is relationships or business associates, and you're releasing that and you're being seen differently. Okay, so I do want to look at aspects that are happening. We have the moon conjunct Uranus. In the first house, and the sun will therefore oppose Uranus. Okay, so that's instant change. This could be revelations that you have, maybe even surprises that you have in regards to yourself. Clarity could come out of relationships, therefore change your emotions. Usually whenever the first house and seventh house being alchemized with that full moon like I just did, the result of it is clarity and change. Okay? But this isn't going to be something that's going to gradually change. This is an instant change that could happen. There could also be some type of chaos that comes out of situations in regards to your home life, in regards to your finances. There could be some secrets that come out, considering that open enemies are affiliated with the seventh house, and you could find out that someone of an open enemy changes situations for you. You knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time, right? That could be something. But Uranus is bringing in some type of surprise, some type of clarity. It will also help you reflect upon inconsistent behaviors that you may have had in relationships, or that you may have had in regards to the relationship, right? Like letting others take advantage of you. Self-worth is activated with Taurus. Letting others beat up on you in regards to your emotions, right? And that's going to stop because there could be some type of self-worth activation that happens. You get fed up, right? Okay. We have Saturn that will go direct in Pisces at 12 degrees. And Saturn is in your 11th house. And in the 11th house, we have your hopes, dreams, wishes, your networks, clubs, groups, and affiliations, the community that you reside in, the community that you want to be in. Friendships so long distance, older siblings are here, socializing with big groups, okay, are here. And that could look like events that you attend. That could look like charity events. That could look like anything with a big group setting. Okay, socializing with a big group setting. Aquarius has a lot to do with communities. Okay, so this could be something that deals with a group setting within the community, a socializing event that happens within the community. Technology is activated with the 11th house being Aquarius, right? 11th house being ruled by Aquarius in astrology. Okay. Pisces being here. Pisces has a lot to do with spirituality. Pisces has a lot to do with healing or healers. People that do mediumship, past life regression. It could be karma healing. Also, Pisces has a lot to do with loss and healing and restoration, prisons and hospitals, letting go and going with faith, endings and transformation, psychic and intuitive abilities. Pisces is very mystical, okay? Hidden enemies are in that 12th house. Habits, higher states of consciousness, where things are hidden and private. Okay. Foreign revenue is also activated with Pisces. Immigration to foreign lands is also activated with Pisces. Okay. So with Saturn here, Saturn had been trying to teach you lessons in regards to these things that are affiliated with your community, that are affiliated with clubs, groups, and associations. Maybe you started to awaken and you gotten into more of the metaphysical, right? Or you were a person of business that was selling things of the metaphysical out into the community. Saturn could be trying to make you that person. It has lessons. It wants you to have leadership. It wants you to have authority within this house. Okay? It wants you to see that you can lead yourself as needed with your own autonomy. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. It deals with work. It deals with your status. Okay? Status meaning single to married, married to single. It could also mean a status of work, such as being a boss or being a laborer. Saturn also is the ruler of your reputation, how other people see you, of your reputation. And it does hold a certain type of power dynamic okay, when it's activated. This could be Saturn changing who you are affiliated with. It had been showing you the truth of other people. It may have been making you a leader within your clubs, groups, and affiliations, maybe one of an enlightened leader. And that can look like spirituality. That could look like any type of faith-based situation, okay? This could be Saturn also, if you are a person of business, out into your community. It could have been showing you lessons of how to handle clients, of how to approach clients, to talk to them. If you are not a person of business with Pisces affiliates, Saturn could have been making you one, right? To where it's changing you first inside of a spiritual person, and then therefore making you a leader and authority to teach others. Now, Saturn does have situations of making you a leader. Pisces is habits. This could be that you went through a lot of situations in regards to habits. And because of that, it's trying to show you that you're a leader that can help others that are going through that habit, because it's going direct. And with Saturn direct, it's going to take off that hardship, right, cloud that has been hovering over you in regards to, am I ever going to get rid of this? Am I ever going to lead myself again? The restrictive and demanding parts of Saturn is going to relieve, and you are going to start moving forward in regards to what needs to happen. And I can't tell you exactly what that means because I don't know you individually, but I do know it has a lot to do with your associations. And Saturn was trying to make you your own authority in that 11th house to push you forward of, I can do anything that I need to in regards to where I live, community, in regards to situations of religion, in regards to situations of getting my habit together. If this is a loss that you had went through, and Saturn usually represents a male figure, okay, or a person of admiration. And if this is a loss that you went through, Saturn is trying to show you that you have that leadership of that loss within you. Okay? So, for example, say that you lost a father or grandfather, a person that you looked up to. Okay? And you felt defeated. Saturn was trying to show you that you have your own authority. That had to happen because of their journey, not only their journey to affect the collective, but to affect you too, right? Everything is connected. Everything is a circle, all right? It's to place you in that position of power, is to place you within that position of authority within yourself, to show you that you got this no matter what, with or without that person. And if you are a person of spirituality, if you are a person of faith, you understand that they never leave you, right? That they are always around you. Okay? If this is dealing with a situation of you deciding to move because of the way that the world is, and there could be some fears surrounding, the situation of the world, that Saturn is allowing you to lead yourself, to push you forward, to do the things that need to be done so that you can hold authority within this house. So if you wanted to leave and move far away, immigrant to another foreign country of sorts, then Saturn is going to allow that. Okay, it's going to push you forward. It's going to give you the means to do so. Okay, because Saturn will not always be in Pisces. I think it's going to leave in 2026, February. I think it's February 13th, 2026. And then it's going to go into Aquarius. I'm sorry. Then it's going to go into Aries. And Aries is ruled, in your astrology, Aries is ruled by Pisces. So it's kind of the same feeling a little bit, but it's going to act of a warrior to get done. So by the time Saturn is done with this 11th house of showing you where you belong, by the end of it, you're going to be able to transform, because the 12th house is transformation. It is the definition of Pisces, right? Of letting go and going with faith, transformation, and endings, things of that nature. But with it in Aries, it's going to push you forward like a warrior. Aries is a warrior. Aries fights for what they want. Okay? So keep that in mind, that there could also be situations of Saturn making you fight for what you want. And it's starting now. It's going direct, right? It's going direct is preparing you for the next step. That's the way that Saturn works. It works in the house before it gets to the next one, right? Within that year period that's left. So with Saturn direct, with this full moon, okay, it is going to help you release and let go of whatever identity that you had before, with those affiliations that you were in. Could have been affiliations of people that had habits, could have been affiliations of networks, clubs, groups that you don't necessarily align with anymore. And it's also going to change those relationships. This could also look like, because you are changing the way that you socialize and your aesthetic is changing, everything about you is changing, because that's the first house, right? The way that other people see you, everything. That it opens up a type of vulnerability for others to see what you've been through and relate to you. Therefore, a friendship could come in, a new relationship could come in, a business association, a partnership could come in, right? So it's trying to get you ready with the right life that you wanted to be in, okay? I know a lot of Tauruses that some own a business, metaphysical business. Some of them have habits that were very extremely hard to get rid of. Some of them had found relationships, right? If this is something of you are already in a relationship and you're happy the way that you are and everything, this could be a dynamic to where that person that's in a relationship with you sees you differently. It could be in regards to your old self, and therefore you're letting go of your old self because you want to push forward with that relationship. Okay? So that could be something. I want to look at other things here of Saturn and give you a little bit more. Saturn isn't a bad planet. It just is like a father to you and wants you to become the best you that you can be, okay? So it's easing the pressure because it's going direct, whatever lessons that you were holding in regards to those themes of the 11th house, and I'll go over them again. Those hopes, dreams, and wishes that you had. The rewards and gains that you feel that you deserve because you have been through the ringer, right? Saturn is going to push you forward with those. Those networks, clubs, groups, and affiliations that maybe you were having animosity back and forth with, or maybe they were a little bit dogmatic. Dogmatic doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be religious. They could just be spiritual people. I have met many spiritual people that were dogmatic about the way that they believe, you know. It's going to help you move forward with the right ones, the right networks, the right groups, the right clubs. They may just drop in your lap, you know, and you feel like you belong. Friendships of long distance. Friendships that are like acquaintances. Saturn could be pushing them out so that you have a new life, right? Older siblings are here with dynamics of those relationships with the older siblings. It could be that those older siblings are of admiration, okay? And Saturn is going to help you see the way that that relationship really is. Socializing is here with those events, those big group events, right? And this could be that you're getting married. This could also be that socializing event of you being that leader of making things happen, like a spiritual retreat of some type. Or you're leading some type of event that helps people see you as an authority figure. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a spiritual aspect. It can be a situation that's reflective upon your work, okay? Or that's reflective upon your reputation, all right? Okay, I'll move on. So Venus will be in Capricorn at 4 degrees and 54 minutes upon this full moon. So let's look at Capricorn here. Capricorn is in that 9th house. And the 9th house deals with belief systems. It deals with skills and learning abilities, teachers, preachers, and gurus. In-laws, grandchildren, and grandparents are here. Higher education, media, publishing. This could be a legal case of some sort. Abroad is here. Going abroad, visiting abroad, long distance travel. This could be some type of blessing being bestowed upon you. Also, the bigger picture is shown to you in the 9th house. So with the 9th house activated with Venus, Venus is love, harmony, money, balance. With it working into Capricorn, Venus is bringing in the structure needed for you to receive the harmony that's needed within your world. It's also bringing in some type of financial gain, house of blessings, 9th house, right? To push you forward with maybe a work affiliate because it's Capricorn. Or Venus is showing you by placing a female figure within your world that you hold the leadership that's needed. That female figure is the representation of Venus, okay, and could be showing you the authority that you have, which is Capricorn. The authority that you hold within your belief system. The authority of you getting a higher education. They could be helping you with being a teacher, preacher, or guru. You could find a female figure that is a preacher, teacher, or guru that helps you emotionally during this time to release whatever old identity that you held before. Okay? Ninth house can also be a skill and learning ability that comes through with Venus, bringing in that harmony that's needed for you to understand what group and affiliation you should be a part of, or for you to understand where you belong. Because the first house, when it's activated, this is all about you, baby. This is all about understanding you and where you are placed within the world and how other people see you. And you're starting to release that old identity. It's affecting everything. It's affecting your work. It's affecting your love life. If you don't have anyone in love, this could be Venus bringing that love into your world. It could literally be a Capricorn. It could also come through as a work affiliate of some type. It could also be a person that is a teacher, preacher, or guru. You can meet them in college, because ninth house is higher education. You can meet them over media, because media is activated. Okay, but this could look like you making money in regards to work over media. All right. And this could also look like Venus being activated with in-laws, grandchildren, and grandparents, that they bring in some type of financial abundance to you, or they bring in some type of love, shows you love unconditionally, right? And it helps bring in harmony within your world. Venus being activated with this full moon, there is an epiphany that's going to happen for you to change things within your identity, and so that you can be accepted by those of relationship to you, right? And that could look like anything from relationships or from work. All right, let's see here. It will also help you to align yourself with structure and discipline, Venus. Venus could act as the mother of your belief system and shows you how to put in harmony with your beliefs, revolving around relationships, revolving around work. Maybe you were someone that didn't know what they wanted to do with themselves and hold the identity, right? Or your identity changed, and therefore you have no idea where to go from here. Well, Venus has a way of bringing in that balance to you, showing you that you are a person that's able and capable of getting through whatever is needed. So the ninth house being the bigger picture, Venus could bring in some type of alignment with another. And I say that because the seventh house is activated with the sun. It can bring in some type of alignment with another that shows you the bigger picture, that helps you atone to the right groups and affiliations. This is a blessing house. So it could feel like a blessing that comes to you, right? Of things happening for you instead of against you, okay? Because we have it making aspects to the full moon. So it's all about what you want, honestly, and what you're open to. And during this time, I do advise you to be as open as possible to any type of gifts, love, any type of money that comes to you, right? Just open your hands to it, because it is a possibility that your identity completely changes, revolving around money, revolving around home, revolving around love. Okay, just have your hand open to receive whatever God, source, universe wants to give you. Because honestly, with this 9th house, with Venus activated in it, it's telling you that you deserve it. It's telling you that you have done the work and it's time for you to receive. Okay? All right, Taurus, thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.